people eater. Purposeless Purple People Eater, Charles Gabriel.
Purposeless Purple People Eater. Purposeless Purple People Eater. You try it. Purposeless Purple People Eater. And contest chair, distinguished guests, friends, and fellow purple people. As I was thinking about what speech to write for my international contest, it dawned on me as I was walking around my house that my house is full of the color purple. And it took me back to when I was a child. I didn't go to kindergarten right away. I had to wait 6 months, and then for whatever reason I went. So that meant I got 6 months to spend with my mother. She was not a teacher. She was a good housemaker. She was a wonderful mother, a devoted wife. But she was not a teacher. And God bless her, she tried her best. And I loved her for it, because every day was fun. It wasn't like school. Because it wasn't school. It was me and my mom. And I got to see that she would go to any length to ease me into the first grade. Because unfortunately, her son at that age suffered from social anxiety. She did a wonderful job. We learned about colors. We learned about her past. We learned about my father's past. But most importantly, she taught me the silliest song that I had ever heard up to that point. In my house on Friday nights, when the fish was frying and everything was calm and cool, I might hear the Temptations or the Four Tops, but I never heard this Mr. Woobley guy. He's the guy who wrote Purple People Eaters. You know, I remember the lyrics. It goes like this. It says, well, I saw the thing up in the sky. It had one big horn and one big eye. And I stopped my mom there. Where are you going with this? Because unless you're going to sing with you and Dad tonight, you might want to just listen. It was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Some of you know it. I don't have to point you out. I see the gray in your beard. It was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. It sure looked strange to me. And it sounded strange to me. But what my mother was trying to indicate was, today's lesson was on meaning. Everything has a meaning, especially her favorite color, purple. It just never dawned on me. Everything in our house was purple, from the crotchets to the doilies, to the bathroom towels, to the towels. I'm sorry. When I think about what she did to that house to make it beautiful and colorful, I remember the good times. What brought me to Toastmaster was I needed to learn how to be a better communicator. Because unfortunately, my father stopped bringing live lilacs. Unfortunately, he stopped bringing flowers, period. Unfortunately, I was to learn that both my parents suffered from the same type of disease. And as a child, I had to grow up a little bit faster than I wanted to. I was loved beyond measure, and I know that they loved me because I was their only son. And I was always grateful that I had different things than my friends had, because I was the only child. But unfortunately, without communication in any relationship, it sows, withers, and dies. Unless you're like me and you buy plastic plants. You don't have to worry about that. But I learned from watching the landscape of my house go from blooming colors to colorless. And unfortunately, adults are adults. And sometimes they don't make great decisions. But they had no problem loving me. I tell you guys this story because I was on YouTube the other day and I saw that video. And I thought just how silly that song was. But I remember how much it made my mother smile. I said, you know what, I'm going to speak on that. I'm going to talk about purposeless purple people eaters. But the people eater had a purpose. See, the second verse says, I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, what's your line? He said, eating purple people, and that's just fine. But really, the reason I came to land is because I wanted to be in a rock and roll band. My mother would dance around and do the type of stuff she did when she was a kid, and we'd have a good time. But when it was all said and done, my lesson was the purple people eater had a purpose. Charles, you need to find what your purpose is. Mom, I'm 6. We can wait on that. In 15 minutes, I have a play date outside. So I learned that in their own way, they were trying to speed up my growing up process because of what they were going through in their marriage. And I learned how powerful the color purple was. Because as long as our landscape of our housing was filled with purple, everything was okay. But as it turned and changed, purple unfortunately wasn't enough. Purple represents royalty and kingship and queenship. Purple was hard to come by because it's not easy to make. That's why it was only for royalty. My mother taught me that. She also let me know purple could stand for something wrong internally. Maybe a heart problem. February is my birth month, and it's always the hardest month for me because I don't have much family. So what a friend suggested I do was go ahead and do a gratitude box, which I did. It looks like this because I ran out of budget money on the flowers. Simply say, you have a purpose, I have a purpose. Find it now.